Hi friends, welcome to English Study Point. Today in this video lecture, I am going to talk about a literary term which comes under कल्चरल स्टडीज़ एंड दिस टर्म इज़ ग्लोकलाइजेशन। सो ग्लोकलाइजेशन का मतलब होता है कि जितने भी ग्लोबल लेवल पर प्रोडक्ट्स या फिर सर्विसेज प्रोड्यूस हो रहे हैं या फिर ऑफ़र किए जा रही हैं जो भी सर्विसेज, वो अगर लोकल मार्केट्स में आकर डिस्ट्रीब्यूट होने लगती है तो ऑटोमेटिकली वो एक तरीके से लोकल बन जाती हैं। एंड ये सिर्फ ग्लोबल मार्केट की प्रोडक्ट्स और सर्विसेज के केस में नहीं होता, बल्कि जितने भी लोकल मार्केट्स हैं उनकी प्रोडक्ट्स या फिर सर्विसेज अगर ग्लोबल मार्केट की कंपनीज़ को पसंद आ जाती है तो लोकल सर्विसेज और प्रोडक्ट्स को भी ग्लोबल लेवल पर ले जाने की कोशिश की जाती है इन ग्लोबल मार्केट की कंपनीज़ द्वारा। सो इसी प्रोसेस को ग्लोकलाइजेशन कहा गया है। This term, glocalization, was popularized by a British sociologist whose name is Roland Robertson. According to him, glocalization is a business term deployed to express the global production of the local goods and services, and also there is localization of the global goods and services. This means that whenever there is a production of goods and services at global level, so these products as well as services, when they are distributed in the local market companies, so they automatically became local when they are distributed at local level. And this not only happens with the case of in the case of global market companies that offer these services as well as products, but it also happens in the case of local markets, and they also try to offer their services as well as products in the market. And when these services as well as products are likened by the global market companies, they try to reach their services as well as प्रोडक्ट्स टू द ग्लोबल लेवल। यानी कि कहने का मतलब है दोनों वाइस वर्सा चलता रहता है। जो भी प्रोडक्ट्स या फिर सर्विसेज ग्लोबल मार्केट के पसंद आते हैं वो लोकल मार्केट में ऑटोमेटिकली लोकलाइज हो जाते हैं, एंड जितने भी लोकल मार्केट्स में अवेलेबल सर्विसेज या फिर प्रोडक्ट्स हैं वो अगर ग्लोबल मार्केट की कंपनीज़ को पसंद आती हैं तो वो कहीं ना कहीं उन सर्विसेज को ग्लोबल लेवल तक ले जाने की कोशिश करते हैं। सो दिस प्रोसेस इज़ कॉल्ड एज ग्लोकलाइजेशन। What happens when there is a kind of exchange between the products as well as services that are offered by both these markets, global as well as local markets? This may result in establishing a culture which is heterogenic. So heterogenic means that there is an establishment of a kind of culture which is totally diverse in nature, and also there is availability of so many options to the people who are living in local as well as global market. So this helps. This process of glocalization is helpful as well as advantageous to both local as well as global markets. This process of globalization helps in establishing a kind of healthy relationship between global markets as well as local markets, क्योंकि इस लेवल पर आकर दोनों मार्केट्स ही अपनी प्रोडक्ट्स और सर्विसेज को एक दूसरे के साथ एक्सचेंज कर रहे हैं। सो इससे एक हेल्दी रिलेशनशिप प्रोड्यूस होगा दोनों मार्केट्स के बीच में। एंड ऑल्सो ग्लोबल मार्केट्स आर स्टैंडर्डाइज टू मीट द नीड्स ऑफ mass audiences. So here mass audiences gets a variety of options in the form of so many different kinds of services as well as availability of products in front of them. So in this age of globalization, the world is witnessing a gradual erosion of boundary between the global and the local. This means that there is blurring of boundaries between global as well as local markets. There is nothing of any sort like limitations or foundations in between them. There is no barrier between both these markets. They are freely allowed to exchange their products as well as services. And in this process of globalization, products of global forces are localized. So that I have already told you that these products, when they are distributed in these local markets, they automatically became localized, and there is availability at that point of time. There is availability of those kind of products as well as services which suits the needs as well as requirements of local people. Now this not only happens in this case of global products or services, but it also happens in the case of local products as well as services. These products as well as services, when they are likened by the global market companies, they are also taken at the higher level. In order to make you understand this concept of globalization in a more better way, I have added some examples. First example is of Netflix. So here you can see this is a kind of television service which is operated at the global level, and when this service is distributed in several vast majority of countries, so this automatically became localized there in the countries where it is distributed. So this is a television and movie streaming service which operates in the vast majority of countries around the world. Then next example is of McDonald's. So this McDonald's also is considered to be means products available in McDonald's are also globalized because they are almost distributed in vast majority of the countries. So there is availability of food products like McPuff, French fries, burger, McFlurry ice cream. So these things are almost they are glocalized. Products available here are glocalized, and McDonald's established its franchisee everywhere in vast majority of countries including India. Now, next example is of Starbucks. So, Starbucks localizes food and drink for Indian customers. They mainly serve vegetarian food options to suit the taste of Indian customers. These companies respect their customers' dietary preferences. So you can see that in these global products, we as a local customer, we get facility of having our requirements fulfilled, and also there are availability of so many options in front of us in the form of various kinds of availability of products as well as services. Now I would also like to add up here some advantages as well as disadvantages of this process, glocalization. So glocalization, it offers a kind of choice for local people because there is availability of so many different kinds of products as well as services which is presented in front of the customers, local customers. And also there is a kind of availability of jobs, because if people will get large amount of services, and if local people are satisfied with the services which are offered in the global markets, so they, in order to increase their chances of employment, they used to go and try to take employment in the services which are available at the global level. And also we see that there are so many disadvantages of this process also, because these services, when they are available in the local markets, so money was sent offshore, यानी कि जितना भी पैसा होगा वो बाहर जाएगा, क्योंकि वो कंपनीज हमारे लोकल मार्केट्स में अवेलेबल करवा रही है सर्विसेज या फिर प्रोडक्ट्स, तो कहीं ना कहीं वो जो पैसा होगा वो सारा बाहर जाता रहेगा, यानी जिन कंपनीज ने उन्हें इस्टेब्लिश करने की कोशिश की है तो वो पैसा उनके पास जाएगा. देन also there is a kind of loss of tradition, because people tends to forget their own traditional values if they follow these kinds of things, means if they try to follow the lifestyles as well as products or services offered by these global market companies, and due to which traditional values might be undermined as a result of all these things. So then with this video lecture ends over here. Hope this video lecture help you in your UGC NET English Literature exams. Thank you.